Hello there. This is yet another session of culture coding with agents. All right. And today, this is part of a series that I call Bringing Back the Dinosaurs. Okay. Now, what do we have here in front of us? That's a web page from 2000. Okay. But if you're old enough and you just like you're excited through the AI agentic days, if you went through the initial days of the web or the good old days, then you may remember this very cool browser project. And I will show you, okay, a page to give you context there because you got to see the browser, the web browser. And that's this is the Netscape 6 project. And what you see inside there is when Netscape 6 was released, that was the welcome page. Okay. And so that's just an image, right? But actually turned out that that wasn't an image at all. So let me tell you about that project because I wrote that page back in the days. And it was a big problem. You know, it was during my internship at Netscape and I spent 2 months at Netscape. And I did many demonstrations. I would say almost one per day or one every 2 days. But then the welcome page was like this big project on the side of everything. And it was basically about implementing the design graphics that was given to me by my buddy and the Netscape marketing folks, and especially the buddy John Gable. And so I was working with him on that, but I did my way and he trusted me. But then he got in trouble, I guess, because I heard that the page didn't work and it crashed the browser in many ways. Okay. So today, thanks to Codex and going through the agentic days, we can see what the hell was going on with that page, right? So that's the page that I brought back from something that was completely broken, of course, to be something kind of alive. We don't have the browser yet outside there, right? But then to do some analysis there, we can rotate now this page, right? Something like this. Let's put some perspective in there. Maybe like this, right? More like this. And then we can enable this detachment to see the amount of elements that we had in there, right? So basically, all the trouble started with this huge number 6 as a text. Then what's new text in there, many layers of the Netscape text in there, the logo. The logo was an image. Oh, actually, no. At some point, I think I implemented the logo as multiple layers inside there with the graphics and with the gradients or something like that. But then I think that I that was my own filter, right? I took that out. I'm gonna get in trouble here. But the number 6, I think, was a big problem. Was too big of a text, right? Because this entire page, except the logo, it's text, and that was the thing. I was trying to make like vector graphics art with text, and that's probably why I tried to put the logo as a text as well. By the way, when I right when I brought this back right from the the dinosaurs fossils, I think if I'm not mistaken, I didn't see yet the code of this, right? Because then I decided to start working this viewer in 3D to see what's going on, but if I'm not mistaken, the Codex version made that icon right there as text. Okay, so that's not an image here, which was exactly what I wanted to do in the first place. You see, see when I select everything, right? You can see the selection of the end text in there, right? So Codex implemented that as a Codex implemented that as text. That's it so far. Okay, for us to for starters. And this right now, it's part of this series again of bringing back dinosaurs, old demonstrations from the beginning of the web. And I'm pretty much motivated about that because one, the very first that I brought back was a feature by OpenAI in a gallery of showcase demonstrations. And in case you want to see, is the right developers openai.com showcase. And somewhere here, this is the typewriter web demonstration from 1999. Apologies. Try it live. And was basically this animated little thing that you plug the DOM chip, turn on this little thing, and then say hello world. Oh, actually, you can't. There's no backspace. So hello world, right? So that's it so far. Thank you very much.